The Poor Clare Sisters of Omaha. Everything started for the Poor Clare Sisters in Assisi with a historic journey to the Portiuncula on Palm Sunday 12/12. Clare Favarone escaped from the family residence and entered the Portiuncula. Laying aside her rich clothes, St. Francis cut her hair and invested her in a rough tunic and cord. This marks the foundation of the Order of St. Clare. On the 15th of August, 1878, the Poor Clare journey from Rome reached its destination in Omaha. With the arrival of Mother Mary Magdalene Bentivoglio, who was appointed by Pope Pius IX to be abbess of the first establishment of the Poor Clare Monastery in North America. Bishop James O'Connor welcomed the Poor Clare Sisters, and the foundation was made possible with the support of Count John and Emily Creighton. This small house was the first residence of the Poor Clare Sisters in Omaha. The Creightons rented a bigger house for the sisters to stay in until John Creighton found a piece of land to build a monastery. The Poor Clare Sisters resided from June 1881 to 1971 in this monastery built by John Creighton. Meet the Sisters of the Franciscan Monastery of St. Clare in Omaha. For 20 years, the Poor Clare Sisters saved money from donations as they treasured the dream of a monastery. Sister Teresina made appeals at 127 weekend masses at 27 parishes of the Archdiocese. That opened their doors to the Poor Clares and responded to their need for help. In addition to this, the support of many benefactors and friends with donations and pledges has brought the building project to its present stage of progress with a value of $3.3 million. The first dinner and auction to celebrate the Poor Clare heritage and to raise funds for the construction was held on the 11th of August 2010 at St. Robert Bellarmine. It was an evening in Tuscany. To be able to complete the building, the sisters need $2 million for the drywall and finishing of the interior facilities, as well as the more challenging exterior utilities. The second Poor Clare dinner and auction tonight hopes to give a boost to the building fund of the Poor Clare Sisters with an enjoyable and beautiful celebration of an evening in Assisi. On Palm Sunday 2011, the Poor Clare Sisters marked the opening of the 800th year of their foundation. They marked the day by driving to the Portiuncula in Omaha, just as St. Clare left the family residence to go to the Portiuncula of Assisi on Palm Sunday in 12/12. They brought their breviaries and folding chairs to pray the office of readings for Palm Sunday. The celebration of their 8th centenary of foundation will be concluded on the 11th of August 2012. That conclusion will be marked by the third Poor Clare dinner and auction with an evening in the Portiuncula.
Dear Poor Clare Sisters, please pray for my son. He has been deployed to Afghanistan and...
Dear Poor Clare Sisters, please pray for my dad. His health is failing and he is afraid to die.
Dear Poor Clare Sisters, please pray for me. I've been diagnosed with Dear Port Clare sisters, please pray for my husband. He lost his job and is very depressed. And
Dear Port Clare sisters, please pray for my granddaughter. She doesn't go to Mass anymore and has gotten into a lot of trouble. And
Dear Poor Clare sisters, please pray for my daughter and son-in-law. They want to have a baby and have not been able to conceive.
There were nearly 40 sisters in the monastery built by John Creighton on 30th and Hamilton. The monastery was large with plenty of room for growth. Today, the Poor Clares live in a small convent built for the Sisters of Mercy, teaching sisters at St. Bernard's Parish. This convent is very small and deteriorating. The sisters have no room for additional postulants to join them, and the building makes it difficult for them to live their vow of enclosure. We are pleading with the people of Omaha to help the Poor Clares complete their new monastery at Mount Michael. The monastery will allow the Poor Clares to continue their mission of praying for the intentions of Omaha and the world. The new monastery will allow them to grow so the praying will continue for our children and grandchildren. The new monastery will be there for all the faithful to come and be at peace in solitude to hear the quiet voice of our Lord and offer our own humble prayers.
The Poor Clare sisters count on you.